It's 8:14 right now. The Bronx lost its bet for a new casino in the borough.
We're also checking in on the city's efforts to clean up the 149th Street hub in the South Bronx. Borough President Vanessa Gibson joining us this morning to update us on those issues and more. So, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Let's begin with the battle over the hub and the city's efforts, kind of what's playing out here to bring this end to an open-air drug market that's been a long-standing problem to so many residents who have been voicing this for years.
It's been happening for quite some time, and I want to recognize a lot of the stakeholders on the ground. There is a lot of work that's being put into the hub, particularly the Roberto Clemente Plaza, which has now been cordoned off by the city. Mayor Adams took a visit, as well as deputy mayors have been there. I've been there, elected officials, the 3rd Avenue bid. And what we're calling this is Community Link 2.0. So it's a real comprehensive collaboration with multiple city agencies, including DOT, Sanitation, Parks, Health Department, DHS, elected officials, and we have to include service providers. In that catchment area, there are over a dozen drug treatment and harm reduction programs that are run, and we have to understand what their services are, the clients they serve, and also the fact that many clients go to that area for drug treatment programs and have nowhere else to go. Some are unsheltered, some are not. They have a place to go at night and they come back in the day, and that's just a place to have leisure, to hang around. We have to make sure that we take care of clients' needs, both short-term and long-term, in terms of drug treatment assistance programs, but also wraparound services and access to affordable and permanent housing and jobs.
So is this a part of your Recovering Together
Yes,
initiative that you had launched?
Yes, working with Pedro Suarez at the 3rd Avenue Business Improvement District. We're working with PIX11 to deliver $600,000 to the 3rd Avenue bid to focus on beautification projects, public safety enhancements, lighting, additional cameras, supporting the small businesses. It's one of our busiest business corridors in the entire borough. Everyone goes to the hub, right? Commuters, you have street vendors, you have small businesses, you have, the train and bus intersection. It's a lot of activity. But I also recognize that over the years, there's been a lot of disinvestment, and that is why we see what we see today. So I know there's a lot of skepticism by local residents and homeowners, but I am assured that we will see changes because we're going to stay there 24/7. We're not showing up for a site visit and a press conference and then return a month later. That's what happened in the past. Under Community Link 2.0, it's going to be consistent, dedicated, targeted enforcement as well in terms of cleanups, cleaning the streets, power washing, all of that to make the hub more attractive.
Round the clock.
And it's to make sure that people don't just move to another area.
Absolutely. That's the unintended consequence, and we realize that.
Let's talk about the casino bid, because we've been laser focused on where this is going to happen in New York City, but the city council voted down rezoning efforts in the Bronx, which means the Bronx is out of the running. So what's your reaction?
It's a disappointment. The local council member has been adamant in her opposition, and there has been community opposition as well. But I have asked everyone in the city council and all the elected officials to give the Bronx a chance. With this disapproval by the land use committee and the full city council, the Bronx is no longer in the running. There is no guarantee that we will get one of those 3 casino licenses from the state.
If the community said no and they didn't want it.
Not the total community. There are people that do support it, and we've had public hearings. We've had a lot of visioning sessions and conversations around it. But I want the Bronx to be a part of this possibility at all. There's no guarantee. We're talking about a $4 billion proposal with about $624 million in investments in our infrastructure, public safety, schools, recreation. Bally's is a partner, right? They run the golf course at Ferry Point, and we want to make sure that they are a real partner and engage with us and support community organizations. So we stood a lot to gain, and now because of the disapproval, we're not even in the running at all.
Yeah, but you're not giving up, it sounds like.
There is an opportunity. Mayor Eric Adams can veto the bill that was disapproved by the city council. He has a certain time frame to do that, and that's what elected officials have been chiming in on. I will say that a majority of the Bronx delegation in the city council, 6 members, including our land use chair and our subcommittee on zoning chair, have both supported and wrote an op-ed about it on Sunday.
Okay. To be continued. Keep us posted. Let's talk about the Bronx Dominican Day Parade that you guys are doing, gearing up for it, what it's going to look like.
It's going to be great. A lot of energy, a big crowd. We represent the largest Dominican American community in the city of New York. And so we get a large crowd, and we are all about celebrating our culture, our heritage, who we are as a borough, the diversity, the food, the music, just everything. The Bronx Dominican Day Parade is one of the largest parades that we have along the Grand Concourse, and it's going to be this Sunday coming up. We're very excited. And then we'll have the National Dominican Day Parade. So we do a lot. We have sponsors. We have scholarship recipients. recipients. We do raise money that we give for scholarships for young college-bound students. And I think it just speaks volumes to who we are as a city. We love parades. And
Yes, we
certainly
do.
The Bronx Dominican Day Parade is no exception.
Yeah.
We're so glad you came in. Thanks so
you.
much for your time,
Thank
as
you.
always.
Good to see you.